Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to another episode of The Numbers They Tell You So Much. I am your host, Daddy-O McDuck. In this episode of The Numbers They Tell You A Lot, we want to ask, can Giovani Bernard be an every down back? We all know that Giovani can make great plays, breaking long runs, catching passes, and he's even effective around the goal line. So it would seem wise to get him on the field as much as possible. So why is it that the Bengals always seem to be finding somebody to split time with him? Last year, Ben Jarvis Green Ellis took 220 carries away from Gio. This year we draft Jeremy Hill in second round, which is usually a sign he's going to get playing time. Why is this? Well, Gio is only 5'9" and 208 pounds. That's 4 inches and 9 pounds less than Adrian Peterson. So a lot of people say that means he can't be a working horse back. So is it that he's too light? Well, he weighs as much as Deshaun McCoy and more than Jamal Charles. So is it that he's too short? Well, he is as tall as Frank Gore and taller than Ray Rice, who averaged 277 carries over 4 seasons from 2009 to 2012, and he's taller than Maurice Jones-Drew, who averaged 318 carries in 3 seasons from 2009 to 2011 and led the league in rushing in 2011 with 1,606 yards. Now, I know some of you say, hey, but Daddy-O, the game, it changed. So we don't run so much now. We like to pass more. That's why we have the small running backs. But we can look at NFL history to see if smaller backs were counted on to carry the load. A lot of us, when we think of the working horse back, we think of Jim Brown, Eric Dickerson, and Franco Harris. Big beefcake guys. But let's not forget that the all-time rushing leader is Emmitt Smith, who was about Gio's size, 5'9", 210 pounds. He averaged 19.5 carries a game in 226 career games despite playing until he was 35. And number 2 on the all-time rushing list is the 5'10", 200-pound Walter Payton. Number 3 is the 508, 200-pound Barry Sanders, who averaged over 300 carries a season 7 times in his 10-year career, including his last 5 seasons and 7 of his last 8. There's also Thurman Thomas and Tony Dorsett, who ran for nearly 25,000 combined yards despite having a combined weight of less than 400 pounds. That's a lot of production for 2 puny guys. And it's not like these big backs have been more durable. For instance, Steven Jackson has only played in all 16 games 3 times in his 10-year career. And Eddie George never averaged more than 3.4 yards a carry after the age of 27. And Bengals fans all know great rookie season that Ickey Woods had and how that ended very sadly. I'm sorry about that. The myth that smaller backs can't handle a brutal 16-game season has caused some teams to waste the best years of their running backs' careers. For instance, Maurice Jones-Drew never got 200 carries until his 4th year, and the 5'10", 200-pound Tiki Barber was seen more as a dual threat, so he never carried the ball more than 213 times until his 6th year. The Giants surely realized their mistake when in 5 seasons from ages 27 to 31, Tiki averaged 1,528 yards a season. So Gio might be small, but it might be time to hand the keys of the Bengals offense over to him because the numbers, they tell you so much.